in 1985 for Elaine Page and Barbara Dixon.
Cats.
Chess. William Butler were the first names of an Irish poet who in the 1920s served as a senator of the Irish Free State. What was his surname?
Yes.
Yeah, the Scottish King James IV was defeated by an English army under Thomas Howard, the future Duke of Norfolk, in a battle fought in 1513. Which battle?
Culloden.
No, Flodden. The television drama series The Wire and The Deuce were created and written by a former journalist with the Baltimore Sun. What's his name?
Stevens.
No, David Simon. The system of air supply used by divers is known in full as self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. It's better known by what acronym?
Scuba.
Yes. Which American composer's best-known works include Memphis Blues and the classic St. Louis Blues?
Glass.
Handy. Which chemical element has the atomic number 8 and sits between nitrogen and fluorine in the periodic table? At room temperature, it's a colorless, odorless gas.
Oxygen.
Yes. Which major river flows for most of its length through Venezuela before it reaches the Atlantic Ocean, except for one stretch that forms part of the border with Colombia?
Orinoco.
Yes. In October 2020, the cyclist Theo Gegenhardt became the 5th British rider to have won a Grand Tour event when he came first in which race?
Giro d'Italia.
Yeah, the premolar teeth are sometimes known by an alternative name that derives from the Latin for two and points. What name?
Bicuspid.
Yes, the mating call of a small wood-boring beetle is a tapping sound that was once believed to forecast an imminent fatality. What's the common name of this beetle?
Deathwatch.
Yes, the artist born Tiziano Vecellio towards the end of the 15th century is often called the greatest painter of the Venetian school. He's better known by what name?
Titian.
Yes, from 1971 and started self-finish until 1992, Selwyn Lloyd, George Thomas and Bernard Wetherell were the consecutive holders of an important role in the House of Commons. What role?
Speaker of the House.
Is correct. No passes, Dan. You have scored 24 points. And finally, Jonathan, please. And Jonathan, you start with 11 points, and you have to beat 24 points, as if you didn't know, to become the Mastermind champion. Here we go. Leipzig and Stuttgart are cities in which European country?
Germany.
Yep. What's the first name of the novelist, son of the author Kingsley Amis? His books include Money, London Fields and Time's Arrow.
Martin.
Yeah, BSL is a method of communication used mainly by people who are deaf or have impaired hearing. What does BSL stand for?
British Sign Language.
Yeah, which musical family from Ogden in the American state of Utah had their first UK top 10 single in 1972 with Crazy Horses?
The Osmonds.
Yeah, the bell tower called the Giralda, which adjoins the cathedral in a city in southern Spain, was once the minaret for a mosque that had previously stood on the site. In which city is it?
Cordoba.
Seville. Which cookery writer and former Great British Bake Off judge described her award of the damehood in the Queen's Birthday Honours List in 2020 as the icing on the cake?
Harry.
Yes, Mary Berry. In chemistry, a solid that's dissolved in a liquid to form a solution is known as the solute. What's the corresponding term for the liquid?
Solvent.
Yeah. Which costume designer was nominated to 35 Academy Awards during her film career and in the 1970s designed the uniforms for women members of the US Coast Guard?
Head.
Yes, Edith Head. Visually, in uppercase, the Greek letter Rho most closely resembles an uppercase version of which letter in the English alphabet?
R.
P. What's the name of the Los Angeles baseball team who won the 2020 World Series?
Dodgers.
Yes, the shipping forecast area in the North Sea directly between Tyne and Thames shares its name with an estuary in eastern England. Which estuary?
Humber.
Yes, what staple of Italian cooking is a fine maize flour, which when it's cooked in salted water can be served soft like a porridge or set and cut into slices. Its name comes from the Latin for pearl barley.
Polenta.
Yep, the actress Emma Corrin joined the cast of the 4th series of the television drama The Crown, which began in 2020. Which member of the royal family does she play?
Diana.
Yep, the word genera, used in the taxonomic classification of plants and animals, is the plural of what word?
Genus.
Yes, in 1803, America bought about 828,000 square miles of land, including most of the Mississippi Valley, from France for just a few cents an acre. The transaction is known by what name?
Louisiana Purchase.
Yeah, in 2020, which politician was elected to serve a second term as Prime Minister of New Zealand?
Auden.
Yes, what substance is used to make the colourful mosaic-like ornaments known as millefiori?
Sand.
Glass. The name of the title character in a play by Molière is sometimes used as a word for a religious hypocrite. What's the title of the play?
Tartuffe.
Yes, the Sidewinder Sleeps Tonight and Everybody Hurts are tracks from the album Automatic for the People, which topped the UK chart in 1992. The album is by which American band?
R.E.M.
Yeah, which German, I've started so I'll finish, which German political philosopher and revolutionary married his childhood sweetheart, Jenny von Westphalen, in 1843? engagement that lasted 7 years.
Marks.
Is correct. Jonathan, you have no passes. You have now a total of 28 points.
Thank you.
Let's have a look at the final scores. In 6th place with 17 points, Hazel. In joint 4th place, 18 points apiece, Claire and Harry. 3rd place, 20 points, Frankie. 2nd place, 24 points, Dan. 1st place with 28 points, Jonathan. Which means, of course, that Jonathan is the 2021 Mastermind champion and takes home the trophy. Jonathan, congratulations. Well, Jonathan, not only are you the champion tonight, but you have broken a record. This program has been on the air for 49 years. You are the youngest person ever to become Mastermind champion.
I know, it's absolutely incredible. It's such a huge honour. I'm completely speechless.
And I expect there's a certain chap out there called Gavin Fuller who's a bit speechless as well, because he's held that record for, well, since 1993. He was the youngest. Now it's you.
It's an incredibly long-standing record. So many amazing quizzes have taken their place on this Wheel of Honour, and I'm just so unbelievably lucky that I get to join them.
So what are you going to do with that and with your new career? I mean, are you going to become a professional wizard?
Oh, I can't possibly think that far ahead at the moment, but I'm just looking forward to getting this home and putting it on my desk.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
And let me just thank all the 96 contenders from this series who have been brave enough to sit in that infamous black chair. And if you think you have what it takes to become a Mastermind champion like Jonathan, or indeed you just want to test your knowledge in front of lots of people, do go to our website, bbc.co.uk/mastermind, and you can follow us at Mastermind Quiz. And do join us again next time when we go in search of a new Mastermind champion. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
To be not only the Mastermind champion, but the youngest ever Mastermind champion just feels absolutely incredible. I cannot believe it. It is like a dream come true. The fact that I got 26 in the heat, 27 in the semi-final, and 28 in the grand final is really just incredible. That's definitely not what I would have expected. So the fact that I was able to increase my score every time, I don't even honestly really know how I did that.
First place with 28 points, Jonathan.
When I tell my family I've had this, I imagine they will be even more over the moon than me. They've been so supportive to me, and I'm just really looking forward to getting home and telling them about it and seeing what celebration meal my mum's going to make for me. The fact that I won as the only Scottish finalist means a huge amount, because despite the confusing evidence of my accent, I am fiercely proud to be Scottish. I'm really proud to demonstrate that Scottish quizzes and quizzes from outside of London exist and can beat the rest. Having now broken the record as the youngest ever winner of Mastermind, in a way, I kind of hope and expect that my record won't stand for all that long, because there were so many incredible quizzes my age and younger who are coming up at the moment, and I think it's time that the world knows about them and understands that our generation is coming through, and I absolutely want this victory to inspire, if possible, quizzes of my age and younger to give it a go and prove themselves, because we can win.